Our junior greenhouse, there is 3 of them. So we've got Zach Mills, Danny Roach, and Blake Hubbard. Our sophomore class greenhouse is Peyton Clark. Outstanding Freshman Award, Emily Grubb. Principles of Agriculture Award. We've got several. We've got Sarah Price, Jonathan Donahue, Zachary Gray, Abby Phillips, Tiffany Woolham, Cody Jackson, Monica Gambrell. One thing that we have the privilege of doing here at Knox Central is chicken raising. And we have our Chicken Tenders Award, and that will go to Andrew Roach and Braden Bruner, who are both accepting this award in absentia. Now we've got our Popsicle Award, and that is going to Danny Roach.
Okay, the Popsicle Award goes to Danny because he came in my room one day and we had some of those spongy paintbrush wedges, and they were on a stick, and he stuck them in his mouth and he started to suck it like a popsicle because he thought it was being funny. Well, we had just used those to clean out the kitchen, or the chicken cage, so the joke was on him.
It's our popsicle. All right, we have our Eager Beaver Award. Those are going to go to Cameron Mills and Jacob Davis. Our Transplant Award is going to Mallory Walker. Freshman greenhouse workers, Dalton Levering, Cody Jackson, and Dustin Hubbard. Appears we have Principles of Agriculture again, and Sarah Price. Agri-Science Award is going to Whitney Yother and Peyton Clark. Animal Science Award is going to Chloe Harris. Now we are going to move on to COSA certificates. This is based on passing the COSA test in their respective areas. We've got Savannah Hensley, Benjamin Slusher, Dalton Owens, Thomas Jackson, Jonah West, and Austin Turner. And last but certainly not least, we have our Pig Pageant Award, and that goes to Adriana Brock. Congratulations, FFA students. And now we need our senior gift for Savannah, Mallory, and Whitney.
And then we have one more gift for the guy that is my second set of eyes in the classroom, and especially when working in the greenhouse. Joel Gulliver was placed in our class last year. He's been with us 2 years, and he helps all the time. We would like to welcome Matt Pollard and Ronnie Meeks. They both work at Tractor Supply here in Barberville, and they're going to present our chapter with a recently awarded grant. Tractor Supply generously donated $1,000 to fund the Panther Poultry Project here at Knox Central. Mr. Pollard will present the check to Blake Hubbard. Thank you for your generosity.
Madam Secretary, what is the next item of business?
4th Annual Cameron Willis Scholarship presented by the Alumni President Bo Alford and the Willis family.
You know, it's a great honor to have this custom scholarship to Knox Central. This is something that's not given out anywhere else. And I'm very honored to have the privilege of working with some really great individuals such as Susan Mullis and her family. You know, for the past 4 years, they have donated scholarships in their son's name, Cameron. you know, in the short time that Cameron was an FFA member here in Knox Central, he had a very positive impact on many of our lives. You know, Knox Central is very grateful of their generosity. At this time, Miss Susan Mullis and her son Connor are going to present awards to Savannah Hensley and Austin Turner.
How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Yeah. All right. I'm Connor. My sister Lindsay over there. We were our brother's siblings, and I just wanted to tell you all about how much this organization meant to him. One of Cameron's favorite gifts that he had ever received was his FFA jacket. He was finally an official member of a group, not an honorary member, an actual FFA member. He was never more proud. He understood that FFA meant something special, like the motto says, learning to do, doing to learn, earning to live, and living to serve. Tonight I'm honored to be able to present the 4th annual Cameron's Legacy Scholarship to seniors that are furthering their education and throughout their senior year with FFA have shown to follow the FFA, what FFA is all about, to develop their potential for leadership, personal growth, and career success, making a positive difference in the lives of others, wearing the blue jacket proudly, striving to establish and enhance their skills throughout their agricultural education in order to earn a successful career. I feel that if Cameron had the opportunity, that he would definitely be pursuing one of his said enemies as a career, a game warden. He would have loved to learn. He would have loved nothing more than to be able to be outdoors at all hours for work. In his years, he knew that game wardens as bad guys, but then he met with some wardens who had showed him what it was all about. Protecting the wildlife would have to be at the top of his list to keep deer season, turkey season, fishing, and outdoors alive. I know that tonight that Cameron would be proud of what these seniors have already accomplished and will accomplish with their agricultural careers that they will pursue as farmers, teachers, doctors, scientists, business owners, and even more. I hope the scholarship in his memory will push you to achieve the goal you're wishing to complete.
Madam Secretary, what is the next item of business?
Knox County Farm Bureau Scholarship Presentation.
At this time, I'd like to turn the mic over to a man who, after 37 years of teaching agriculture here at Knox Central, doesn't need an introduction. Mr. Close Hinkle.
Well, I don't know who that guy in the photograph is. He's a lot younger, I guess. One suggestion on that poultry award, that chicken nugget award, I think you should rename that in honor of Miss Rhodes. Not everybody would know this. This goes back a little bit. Just ask Miss Adams. She knows all about it. I was not as guilty as it seemed in all that either, Miss Rhodes. I was kind of implicated. She kind of went on a 3-day FBLA trip, and with persuasion from a couple of principals that won't be named, it wasn't Mr. Frost, that's before his day, her bank got turned into the farmer's bank with baby chicks all over the place. And well, I guess we didn't take into account the ovens they had in there that they made the cookies out of. But anyways, we eventually got it all straightened out. And she and I got to talk again after a few weeks, got that kind of all straightened out. But it's good to be here this evening, and good to see a nice crowd out. And fantastic job, Bo, on the technology and the slideshows. Miss Miller, thank you, and Joel for all you do with the kids. And it's good to see this organization continue down the road where, you know, this day and time with budget cuts and that kind of thing, you just don't know from year to year sometimes. But I am acting president of the Knox County Farm Bureau Federation, and we have 11 board members on our board, and all of them couldn't be here tonight, but we have Judith Hinkle, Buddy Brewer, and Miss Brindle, and Scott Payne, who is her agency manager with the insurance end of Knox County Farm Bureau. So we all work closely together, and we're trying to implement things to help the community. We have done food drives in all of the schools across the county, all the way down to Lynn Camp, Barville City, and in all those, we've been doing literacy projects in the schools with the elementaries, and supplying an agricultural book of the year for them. And some of the students and some of the directors in past years have gone out and read those books to different classes in those schools. We have worked with Food Checkout Week and trying to understand globally just what it means in the United States to purchase food. And we all know it's expensive. Joel talked about that in his talk. We are very blessed with an abundance of food, and we export a lot of food. But we have that knowledge, we have that skill now. The technology, when you think about agriculture in the ancient days in Mesopotamia and all that, you know, one American farmer feeds 155 plus people today. And so we feed all of the people in the states, though we do have food scarcity in some places. You know, that's some of the goals that American Farm Bureau and Kentucky Farm Bureau have, is to try to adjust and correct that. But we have a young farmer group in our Farm Bureau. Miss Brindle heads that up. Also with the agriculture teacher, Mr. Johnson at Lynn Camp High School. He's working on the same program as well. But we have tonight, and we have not had this to offer in many years, a scholarship. We wanted to give as many as we could. We felt like this is the year that we finally flapped our wings hard enough to get off the ground a little bit with it. We wish we could present all three of our candidates tonight, but we do want to recognize all three of our candidates tonight. So if those folks would come up, let's see if I can remember them without my notes. Savannah Hensley, Jonah West, and Mallory Walker. If they'd come down front. We forgot our gifts on the table, so we're retrieving those. These three students applied for this scholarship. It's a $1,000 scholarship to the college that they will be attending, okay? And all three of them were good candidates. They were viable candidates. The committee met. They drafted, they redrafted 3 or 4 times the application, and come up with what I thought was a good measure of what you would ask in relation to a high school agriculture student. First of all, to be eligible for this award, they had to be a high school agriculture student, at least during their career sometime here. The more agriculture classes they took and passed, the more credits they attained. That added extra points as well to their cumulative total. They were judged on their extracurricular activities, their FFA activities. They had to write 2 essays. They had to have letters of references, several things they had to have, and they had to be from a family or themselves a Knox County Farm Bureau member. And we want to really take this and run with it. You know, if we can multiply it times 2 next year to have 2 scholarships, certainly we will. But we wanted to initiate this year and get it going, and thanks to all of these guys and their hard work, we hope to be more visible in the community. And I know many of you probably attended the Knox County Agriculture Day back on April 20th that was over at the Farmers Market property. We had a good turnout for that, a really beautiful day, and we hope to continue that again next April and have involvement with it. So we're going to try to get word out more about that. But rather than a certificate, we're giving them a cap. I think the girls would like the white ones, and Jonah's got the blue one, and this is their new cap. It says Knox County Farm Bureau on it. So some girls wear caps, some don't. So if you don't, you know, maybe your dad or brother or uncle or someone would like that. But we've chosen, or the committee chose, one of these based on that criteria. Grade point average was part of it. They had to have either a 3.0 minimum, unweighted average, or a minimum of 18 on the ACT. Now, does that mean it'll be exactly that next year? So everyone that's a junior, we're really going to be plugging this hard and asking you to apply if you wish to do that, and probably doing that in January and early February, coming up in 2019. But Mr. Payne, any of you want to say anything? But who the committee selected was Jonah West, and it was very close in all that respect of grade point averages, ACT, and all the other criteria. And again, I'm proud of all 3 of them that did apply, and we wanted to recognize those that applied that maybe didn't get selected. And thank you for the time, Ms. Miller, on the program. And I may have forgot, this is Buddy Brewer on the end. He's board member. I don't think I mentioned names. I know I mentioned Scott. Okay. I want to make sure.
Madam Secretary, what is the next item of business?
Country ham auction by Mike Corey.
Our 2017-2018 ham team includes Blake Hubbard, Savannah Hensley, Tiffany Stewart, Jonah West, Jonathan Wells, Kenneth Mills, Isaiah Brown, and Courtney Stevens. The project is a collaboration with our organization and our Knox County 4-H. The students care, preserve, clean, and write a speech about the country ham and present them at the Kentucky State Fair in August.
First of all, let me say it's good to be here tonight. I always enjoy this. I'm one of you, and this is one of my favorite organizations on high school campuses. Let's give all our FFA members a big hand. Come here, Blake. I tell you what, this guy right here has got a radio voice. I think he could be a great radio announcer. But we've got 2 hams we're going to sell tonight. What's this money going to be used for? Jackets. Money's going to be used to buy blue jackets, and I'm sure that's a great need. We've got 2 of them. We want them to bring big money. How much you give for a great country ham? Got 20. Who'll give 40? Now wait a minute. Have you all ever been to an auction? Got 40. Thank you, sir. 40, 60. Got 60. Who'll give 80? Got $60. Who'll give 80? 80. Thank you, sir. Got 80. I got 80, but I need 100. Who'd give 100 for it? I got 100. Thank you, sir. Got $100. 100, 120. All in at 100. Anybody want to give 120? I'm going to sell it. $100 going once. $100 twice. Sold. Mr. Walker buys $100. Huh? Okay. Is she paying? I'm sorry. Marcy buys it $100. All right, let's make this simple. Who'd give $100 for this one? I got 100. Thank you, sir. Got 100, 110. All in at 100. $100 going once. $100 twice. Sold. Mr. Mike Warren buys $100. Thank you, sir, and congratulations to all our FFA members.
Madam Secretary, what is the next item of business?
Installation of new officers, Madam President.
All right, on this past Monday, we elected FFA officers for the 2018-2019 Knox Central FFA. So I would like to congratulate our new chaplain, Chloe Harris. She couldn't be here tonight. Our new historian is Sarah Price. Our new sentinel is Jacob Brock. The parliamentarian is Jordan Payne. Reporter, Kendall Hampton. Treasurer, Peyton Clark. Secretary, Danny Roach. Our new vice president is Zach Mills. And the fearless leader, our new president, is Blake Hubbard.
Do you each accept the responsibility of your office, and will you do your best to uphold the ideas and principles of the FFA?
We do.
Mr. Secretary, what is the next item of business?
Recognition of committee chairs.
I would like to ask for the following students to please stand and be recognized. Our fundraising committee chair, Madison Logan. Our Events and Activities Chair, Morgan LaFevers. Our Greenhouse Chair, Ben Slusher. Our Photojournalism Chair, Monica Gamble. Thank you. Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should now properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Knox Central FFA chapter. As we mingle together, let us be diligent in labor, just in our dealings, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Join me in a salute to our flag. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to
the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I now declare this meeting adjourned.